What's up, everybody? It's me, Michael Magneto 7 Crawford, and I'm here to invite you to get my book, Playbook to Production Volume 1. This book discusses the fundamentals of how to become a music producer in today's industry. It covers things like how to monetize your music, how to stand out amongst the crowd, even how to pick the proper gear. If you want to be serious about becoming a music producer today, cop that book. Peace.
If you love Atlanta, Georgia, make some noise for Atlanta, Georgia. If you love Atlanta, Georgia, make some noise for Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia is my home. Hey. Again. Oh, Georgia is my home.
That's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do. I always have to start the pod with something fresh and fly. So welcome to the MAD LUCRATIVE Podcast. I'm the host, the one, the only Magneto 7 in the building. It's just me. It's just me. And this is take 2, y'all. This is take 2. I got the cast of My Shattered Life. So listen, I had them down to Atlanta. The first half of the crew was down in Atlanta. And I was like, where everybody else at? Because I was prepared for like 10 people. You know, I was like, 10 people going to be down here. So I'm like, I'm trying to get refreshments or something, but then he's like, it's only going to be like a few people. So welcome, y'all. How y'all feeling today?
All right.
Good, man. Good.
Going good. Feeling good.
Good, man. Feeling great.
Good.
Yeah.
So, as always, I like to start with background, right? So tell me who y'all are and where you're calling in from. I see some interesting backdrops. My boy look like he in the Empire. He on the state of Empire right here, and like he about to work. So, so let's start with Taylor, and we're gonna go all the way over.
All right, bet that.
Okay, so my name is Taylor, and I star as Kia in the movie My Shattered Life. I'm not gonna tell you how I go out because I want everybody to watch the movie, but that was my first acting experience. It wasn't something I was actively doing when I first was asked to be a part of the movie, but it's something I definitely want to continue. Okay. And I met a lot of good people, a lot of good cast members. A-Way, of course, such a blessing. And my backdrop is the patio of Hooters. I had to come get me something to eat. It's some drinks.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Next.
Yes.
I'm Jameek, man. I play Speedy. I go by Meek though for short, man. I play Speedy in the movie. It was a wonderful experience to be a part of a movie, man. I've done theater before, but being in the movie was something. It was different, something special. I'm just glad to be a part of it. I got to meet a lot of amazing people. I had a lot of fun doing it. And you can see how Speedy do it, man. Speedy, and they had a lot of fun, goofball, man. And I just hope to continue to keep doing it, and hopefully, opportunities present itself. But in my backdrop, I got a lion. I'm obsessed with lions, man. I love lions, man. The drive of a lion.
Okay.
And that's what I got. Yes, sir.
All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We gonna save you for last, Aunt. So, Miss Barbara.
Hi. My name is Barbara Miles. I'm playing the role of Mrs. McDowell, Kia's mom. As a matter of fact, I'm from North Carolina, from Rockingham, North Carolina. I've been in 6 movies and 2 TV shows. I've done a lot. I had my own radio talk show. I can't. The list just keeps going. I am a playwright.
Okay.
I enjoyed doing this movie. First of all, Antwell is one of my biggest fans. Me and my husband loves this guy because he's so talented and he has a wonderful spirit about him. And I love working with people like that. So I look forward to the things that we're going to do in the future because the sky is the limit. So I hope you guys will enjoy it whenever you watch it.
Beautiful. And
I'm Antwell Way. Everybody call me A-Way. And I wrote, directed, and produced My Shattered Life. And everybody on here is amazing. The whole cast, everybody from audio to acting, man. It was just an amazing experience. So I'm just glad that you have us again on here talking about, our project.
Yes, sir. Yes, anytime, of course. So, I like to dig. I'm a dig and get a little bit of dirt, just a little bit of dirt. Who called out the most when y'all had to shoot stuff? Is anybody on the line?
I was late, but I ain't call out.
Yeah,
I don't know. Who?
I don't know nobody.
Have you put people on
I
the spot?
I don't think we got nobody on the line that called out a lot. I don't think.
Yeah, no.
I think everybody showed up. I think everybody showed up most of the time.
Good.
Hey, Taylor, but
So when it comes to the character development, right? And I'll start with Ms. Barbara. When it came to the character development for your part, where did you have to pull from?
I didn't have to. All I needed to do was read the script and see what type of person this was and just do what I do. I could easily play the role of her because I am a mother of a daughter and I only have one daughter. Okay. So it was easy to just read the script and know exactly what I had to do. But see, then again, I like I said, I've been on the stage since I was 6. So it's a little easier for me than some of the ones that were, and like Kia was saying, this is her first time and she did an excellent job. So it was nothing for me to just read it and be like, okay, I know exactly what I got to do with this. Yeah, let's bring it. Yeah. Okay. So it was easy. It was easy.
All right. Kia? Oh, she on mute. All right. So, Mr. Daniel.
I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all.
You missed it. Mr. Daniel, we're on to you, bro. Your character development.
I say I had to pull from probably my high school roots, man. When I was doing the movie, I was transitioning into college, so I really didn't have that high school vibe, that high school crowd that I was around. And when the characters got together, when Speedy was with his friends, I really had to pull from how I used to be with my boys and how I used to be with my team back in high school. And I say that's why I channeled most of my acting and character development from. Just giving it that high school vibe and that pot, how he was going and balling out, being in the sports and all that stuff.
Okay. It's your turn, ma'am. Miss Kia.
Honestly, I pulled my character development from myself and just experiences like that. Like I grew up around stuff like that, and I had a little group of friends. I was cool with everybody. I didn't necessarily have like a group of all guy friends that I would hang out with and just get in the mischief with. But I was around a couple of surroundings like that. And yeah, I just put a lot of me into Kia and it worked out.
Okay. So when Zeke and everybody else was down here, I had a question, and I'll pose the same question to y'all, which was how, when it came to getting to jail, right? Because I think, who was it? Zeke said he got his script like the day before or something like that. Was it Zeke?
That played Zeke, yeah.
Okay. So how did y'all like rehearsal time that you need, especially for y'all two, Miss Barbara and Kia? Like
we never rehearsed.
What? Wait, hold on.
Never rehearsed.
Yo,
never rehearsed.
And you a bad boy, man. I think you muted. You muted, bro.
Oh, me?
All right, there you go. What were you saying? I can hear you now.
But Antwell knew what he was doing, though. Listen, the reason being because before he filmed me and the scene with Kia, well, first of all, Antwell, we already knew each other because we were together for a mystery dinner theater, so we already knew each other. Okay. But the thing is that he had already seen Kia had already filmed her doing a lot of scenes prior to her and I doing scenes, and he already knew what I was capable of. We didn't have to. All we needed to do was learn our lines, and we came together and we filmed it, and boom, there it was.
Okay.
So he knew what he was doing.
Okay, good.
I'm wondering because go ahead.
Yeah, so it wasn't like a traditional rehearsal. A lot of them already had these scripts ahead of time, minus KJ for that one particular scene, but KJ had it throughout the whole movie. So yeah, it was like Miss Barbara said, you know, we already had the scripts already. They kind of just needed to get together right before the scene, kind of go over the lines, and they killed it. You know, they killed it for.
Yeah, I saw the character. Who was it? Was it Zeke? I was like, yeah, you got to be a shooter in real life. Is that who it was? I was like, you got to be a shooter in real life. But like, I can appreciate the rawness. It took me back to state property stuff and all the stuff that Dame did when he first started. And I was like, and I could see of course it was raw, what I saw initially, but it's a piece of art. Like it makes sense, you know? Yeah. So, and I told him I was going to try to keep it quick. I wasn't going to go over, what we say, 30 minutes or so. I'm going to try to keep it quick. Cause my man's, first off, hey, I gotta tell him. I gotta tell him. I told you when we get on live, I'm gonna roast you. So he like, yeah, bro, I got a test to do, man, and I gotta study for it. I was like, okay, yeah, you know, cool. Guess when he gotta do it, bro? When he gotta do it?
11:59 tonight, man.
Exactly.
And 11:59 tonight.
11:59 tonight, and study for it.
And I gotta stay up. I haven't even studied for real, like I want to, man. That's the Speedy in me, I guess, man. That's the Speedy in me. I guess that's the Speedy in me, man.
Yeah, so you'll never come to class.
Yo. So would y'all do and I asked you that Ant too, would you do a stage play version of this?
It came across. I definitely, you know, I won't try to miss out on any opportunities, but yeah, if it presents itself, I went.
Okay. Because I'm looking at how we just came from being inside for what, 2 years? Everybody was in the house.
Right.
Of course, shouts out to the movie being on all the platforms that it's on. And y'all will see it all in the bottom of the description. But shouts out to people still creating art and trying to get butts and seats. And from the characters and from how I'll say charismatic, especially that dang on that Flip was doing the absolute most. He did the absolute most. But everybody had a character that spoke out on camera, you know. And as a director, the creator, how did you go about capturing those moments? Like, was it a specific way you shot it? Did, like, treatment wise, how did you do all of that?
Like you said earlier, I think you said capture, right? Mm-hmm. Capture that moment. Yeah, it was just like really just trying to capture the rawness of it, because I really wanted people to kind of, like, when they watch this, relate to it, you know. So when we was like, you know, shout out to Johnny Heartbreak. He was actually, he helped me film, you know, most of the movie too. And just directing him as far as capturing those moments, man, I just wanted to capture the realness and of that scene. Like when you see Kia and her mom talking in the kitchen, right? Like I wanted people to like, oh man, I remember I used to try to borrow mom's car, man, and she used to, you know, give me a hassle about it. You know what I mean? So it was just like capturing those real moments.
With capturing those moments, right? Miss Barbara, we're gonna go to you.
Yes.
When it comes to developing, and we talked about the character, you said it was easy to go. You just snapped in place, right? Do you feel like that character that you gave on screen exists in everybody's household somewhere?
In the Black community, more than likely, you would probably see something like that. See, first of all, you could tell by the way that mom is correcting Kia about saying ma You know that she was instilling intelligence in her from the very beginning, ever since she's been here. So, you may grow up in the hood, but you don't have to have a hood mentality. I grew up in the hood, but mommy raised us totally different than your average person that grew up in the hood. See, first of all, we couldn't even use the word ain't.
Really?
In our house. We couldn't. And there were just things that we couldn't do. So you still, regardless of where you live or how you live, you still have to instill in your child that you got to maintain a certain amount of class and intelligence if you want to succeed in life. And so I think that a lot of mothers have attempted to do that with their children. How they turn out, I mean, they're not responsible for that. But what they are responsible for is instilling that in them, especially during the youthful years, during the teenage years. Give them everything you got so that they can be successful adults.
Okay. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and give her one for that. I give her one for that because that was good. That was good. So, and we talked about it on the first one, and I just want to recap because I don't know how many people are actually gonna listen to the first one that I put out. So I just want you to re-say it, right? So, the premise of the movie, right? And I'm working backwards on purpose. The premise of the movie is what? If it's anybody that hadn't watched nothing, without giving it away, don't give it all the way away. But if hadn't nobody watched it yet, what is the movie about? Just plain.
Simply about, following, these 4 teenagers as one of them go through different adversities with the family, with just pressure of life, thinking he has to be the man of the house. So it's like, you're going to follow these characters and see that, choices have consequences and you have more opportunities in life than just one. So that's pretty much what the movie's about, following those 4 characters.
Okay. Now, with the choices in life, right? Meek, I'm coming to you. With the choices, the choices in life, right?
Yes, sir.
You how old?
I'm 22.
22. Got the beard going on. You know what I mean? Got the do rag going on.
Gotta keep it good. Gotta keep it clean, man.
How many of these how many circumstances would you say you've seen directly that relates to the movie in real life?
Just coming from my experiences, growing up, I've probably seen all of them, about all of them, and that's not even an understatement. I came from a not too good background, so like trying to be the man of the house, trying to step up to the plate, thinking that you have to do this, you have to do that, and there's only one way. I probably say that I relate to the most, but going through all that, and being in the streets, trying to stay out, playing sports, just keeping your head, on your goals and focus on your goals and stuff like that. I've seen all that in different aspects. And I can relate to almost all 4 of the characters when it comes to those consequences and those adversities and stuff like that.
Okay. So do you think that, and I hate going super political because I don't want to just kill the vibe of the show. But from everything that's going on now, how I keep talking about on my social media, the recession's coming. I lived through it the first time, and it wasn't so pretty. I failed tremendously failed going through the first recession. Now I'm a little bit more equipped, right?
Mm-hmm.
But along with the recession comes those circumstances like the movie, where you have people that get desperate, and they just do stuff, right? I want to go to you, Kia. How do you feel like people react to the film based on what's going on now, politically, economically? Gas, $5?
That's OD. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like people really can relate to the movie. We've been getting a lot of good feedback, and I think it's because real life people can relate, because people do get into situations like that, or people just want to try different things with their life. Some people don't want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of their life,
right.
you know, or some people want to be more financially free. They don't want to cap on how much money they can make. Right. So then we hit a pandemic, and now we're going into a recession. Now it's a war going on, and now we're in inflation, you know. So it's just a weird time. And like you said, when you were in the recession the first time, you kind of struggled through it, but now you know how to maneuver through it. Right. But if some people out there, this is going to be their first experience. So of course you're going to try to find other ways to get some income coming in. So I really do feel like people can relate to what we were going through in that movie. I mean, I wasn't doing a lot. I was just kind of hanging out at the wrong place at the wrong time.
You were doing the absolute most.
I was.
Baby. Leave my baby alone.
I was. But, you know, I was just there. You know, I feel like I still had like a very kid-like sense. Everybody else was like, you know, we got this going on and that. And I'm kind of just like, I'm just hanging out. You know, I'm here for support for everybody. But I had a plan, and I just was at the wrong place. You know, like that wasn't what Kia expected to happen. But that's what happened. Okay. So yeah, from Meek and Zeke and especially Meek, or I said Meek and Flip, I can definitely see where people can relate. Yeah. I got to get this money, okay?
Exactly.
Hey, this my first recession, so
yeah,
I got to get this money.
Yeah, mine too is an adult. This is my first recession, so.
Listen, you said 22, right?
22, yes, sir.
And Miss Barbara could probably attest to it. So when the first one came around, it was a whole lot of people losing houses because it was the balloon of all of the loans and stuff that went on. So it was more so a recession based on the housing market. Everything else was affected, as a result of that. Mm-hmm. This time, it's a result of the inflation, like she said. Like I said it plenty of times. I got hood friends still to this day, and I was like, no, the PPP is not good. Don't do it. Like, now, if you got real business, do what you need to do. But I was like, everybody's going to take out these loans, and it's going to bite everybody as a whole in the U.S. because you got to pay it back some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
And they get their money back hard. They come at us hard.
Yeah. So it goes a few ways, Ms. Barbara, I don't know if you want to interject before I go to Ant.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. In every situation, whether it's recession today or recession yesterday, you have to use common sense about you. You have to realize whatever I do today can affect me tomorrow. Do I want to make the mistake of doing something that's going to put a negative impact on my life and my children's or my family's? So, even in hard times, you got to pray a lot, and just, if you think positive, you'll act positive, you'll be positive, and you'll do positive things. And then if you have all of that going for you, everything else will come in. It just works out. You'll get past it. You'll be stressed and be like, it's okay. I'll be all right. I'm going to be all right. I'm fine. I'm fine. And you keep it moving.
Yeah. That was great. So, Ant, we're going to start wrapping it up. I think I want to do something different, right? I come up with these ideas for each pod. So it's just not monotonous, and you can't really figure out what's where we're gonna go. So I had it's kind of like would it be a truth or dare or this or that? I can't remember what it would be. It's kind of like a this or that, right? So the first one for you, Ant. The this or that. Look, I got him on a marriage thing when he came down here. So I'm not going. Yeah.
I
couldn't hear what you
let
said.
somebody else go first. Said let's.
All right. So
What we doing?
this or that. This is a game. We're gonna wrap up on this or that. All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right. This or that is going to be based on preferred circumstances. Right.
Okay.
Preferred circumstances. Remember that. None of the circumstances are going to be preferential. Just to let you know ahead of time. All of them going to be messed up. it's all going to be messed up.
Pick the worst of the two evils. That's how I say it. That's how they say it, right?
Pick the worst of the two evils, but you got to explain why you picked it after you pick it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So now we're going to go to meat first. So it's a beautiful day. You walking around campus, and you see $100 on the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you see a random bag beside the $100. Which one would you pick? This or that? The this is the 100. The that is the bag.
So I don't know what type of bag it is. Like
You see $100 right here on one side, and you see a bag beside the 100.
I feel like I'm overthinking this, man, because I'm taking 100. I'm taking the 100. I'm taking the 100.
Really?
I'm taking the 100. With the random bag. Wow. I don't need the bag.
So you wouldn't think that the 100 fell out the bag?
That's what I was going to say. I would probably take the bag.
But my theory is if the bag's sitting there and the 100's right there, why would the bag be sitting there? Like, where's the person if it fell out the bag? You know, I'm gonna take the money. I don't need the bag.
Okay.
But it might be more money in the bag.
It may be. And it may be a
Because
trap.
that's why the $100 beside the bag. Stuff like this happen in real life. Right?
Simple-minded. Oh, man. Anything like that.
I told you, I come up with beautiful games.
Oh, man, I ain't think
I
like
like
that.
to think outside the box.
So you choose the money. All right, cool. You're going to go with the $100. Even though it could be $200,000 in the bag, you go with 100. Cool. All right.
You got me on that one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And we go to you. So you and your beautiful wife are going on a vacation, as you just did. I saw you two. You had the hair out and everything. So you going on a vacation to Italy, and they say all expenses paid. All you got to do is sign up for the hotel that you're gonna stay at, and all you can get is addresses. You don't get is the 5-star, where it's at. So you're gonna do that? You're gonna do that, or are you just gonna stay at the house? Are you gonna investigate?
What you say? You breaking up? You said I'm gonna stay somewhere else.
No, you gonna stay at the house. Where you at? Are you gonna pick one of those addresses and say, "Shoot, all expenses paid. We may as well go ahead and try it." Italy.
I would just roll with it, cause I mean you in Italy. Like, I mean, I would just roll with it.
It seemed like it's a given. You see what I'm saying? It just seemed like it's a given. It's just right there in front of you.
Is it a given?
There's no way.
I'll let you interject. Go ahead, Miss Barbara. Why? Why not?
First of all, listen, Europe. I lived in Europe, and one of the things you don't know Italy. And you're just going to take these two addresses and be like, okay, we just go with it. You Google those addresses and see what they look like and see what kind of area they're in. Or you ask somebody that could be, you explore them doggone addresses before you take your little butt over there to Italy and wind up being in the hood and get beat up, killed, or never found.
I like the logic. She brought logic to it. Wait,
She did bring some logic to it.
Yeah, she brought logic to it. Go ahead, what'd you say?
And I can research it.
You didn't. You could have added that contingency, but you didn't.
Yeah,
and I'm surprised that he did.
Right.
Antwell being like he is, I'm really surprised that he did.
All right, Miss Barbara, it's gonna be you next. All right.
Okay.
I got a beautiful one for you. All right.
Okay.
You can either go to a car lot and get this Escalade over here, or you can get this Lexus, right? The only thing is you don't know if it has an engine in it. You don't know if it has money in it and it's just a shell, but you got to pick one.
I don't deal with foreign cars anymore because even if it has money in it, it's probably going to take all of that money to keep those repairs done for that car and getting all the parts that's needed for it. I'm going with something American made, Escalade, and take my chances on it. And what I would be trying to do is ask some questions. Okay, so I need to know something else about this Escalade. Could you tell me more about this Escalade? How's the engine?
I like it. She knows how to bend the rules.
Yes.
I wouldn't have went. I wouldn't have went with the foreign car either. You know, I got to get some cool points back. I got to get some knowledgeable points back. I wouldn't have went with the foreign car.
But you went with the $100 and just not the bag. You left the bag beside the 100. Like, who does that?
I won't thinking then. I won't thinking then.
My contingency.
I was thinking the same thing. I would have kept that $100. So we're there.
Look. Great minds think alike. You see?
Now,
that's right, baby.
Now my contingency would have been. Well, I just want to look in the bag first before I take the 100.
I'm not looking at that.
You didn't add the.
See, I ain't know the rule. I ain't know. Okay, I blame it on. I ain't know the rules of the game. I ain't know the rules.
Okay. All right, here we go. Next, Miss Taylor, Miss Kia. All right.
Yes.
So you and your homegirls are going out for a night of fun. You know, I don't know if you drink or you do drinks or whatever, but you go for a drink, and you meet a few gentlemen, and one of them say, "Well, look, I would love to send all of y'all on a trip, but I can only send 2 of y'all, and it's 4 of y'all. It's 4 of y'all that's out right now, right? 4 of y'all is out. Would you easily say, no, I'm not going on the trip because we can't take all 4? Or are you just going to pick 2 people?
I'm not going because all 4 can't come.
Really?
Yeah, because, no.
So you would take one
Because
of the
we
trip?
all out. Yeah, no.
But you would take a trip, though?
I know I've been propositioned before, and I didn't go because I don't know them people like that, you know?
Exactly.
And I rather, if a man really could afford to take all 4 of my friends on the trip, I would expect all 4 of us to be there because the more people, the better. Like,
I agree.
2, me and one other homegirl, something might go left, and it's only 2 of us. But if it's 4 of us,
you got more chances. All right, y'all got the army with y'all at that point.
Yeah, we got the army with us, and that's just girl code. Like, if me and everybody go to the bathroom together, you buy me a drink. What about the homies? Ain't no fun. What they say? Ain't no fun. The homies can't have none.
Yo, I love it. Everybody did good. Y'all did good. Now I have another other version of the same game, but it's not for y'all. It would be like very inappropriate. So let me get all of y'all to shout y'all's social media, how people can find y'all, and yeah, that's it. So Taylor, we can start with you.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Taylor Warren on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that good stuff. Ad name is Rihanna Tay, RIANATAY, all lowercase, one word, on all platforms, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, stuff like that.
All platties.
Right. Me?
I can't say the same, man. I can't say the same. I just got Instagram. Follow me, Taj2x, Taj.2x on it. So TAJJ.2x. Matter of fact, I give you the Snap too. Snap is TAJJ.2x. Facebook is Meek Daniel. You know what I'm saying? If you're still on Facebook, I'll be on there sometime, checking. Mm-hmm. So yeah, follow me on those 3. Show your boys some love. Check out the movie Tubi. It's already on there. And then July 26th, Amazon Prime. Run it up. Let's go.
Ms. Barbara?
Yes. You can find me on Facebook as Barbara Miles, Instagram as Carolina Girl, TikTok, Twitter, what else? And LinkedIn, it's going to be Barbara Miles. So you can find me on any of those, but except Instagram is Carolina Girl.
Okay.
Oh, we giving out TikToks and LinkedIn's too.
Yeah, I forgot about TikTok.
LinkedIn. LinkedIn, tap in, Jameek Daniel.
Right.
The full name, man. The full name, LinkedIn, TikTok.
See, you're making it hard for me for the edits. You're making it real hard for me. I should have just said all of that while it was your turn.
I know, right? He had to backtrack.
So, would y'all like to say anything else before I let Ant wrap us up?
TikTok at Tay on the track. I forgot about TikTok.
Okay.
I don't really get on LinkedIn. I got Facebook, Taylor Warren. So.
All right, and me, your turn. Again.
Oh, LinkedIn. All right, I already said what I had to say. I'm good. I'm sorry. My bad.
All right, Ant, it's on you, bro.
All right, so you can go to my website, www.antwoneway.com, ANTIONEWAY. Facebook, Antwell Way, IG, A-Way Productions with the S. My property, The Real A-Way.
Mm-hmm.
So you can pretty much.
And then My Shattered Life is the name of the movie. Y'all need to go see it. Like, period.
Yeah.
Y'all need to go see it. Shout out to all the cast. Show them some love and share everything. Please, 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 y'all.
Yes.
And shout out to you for having us. This is my first real interview besides trying to apply for a job.
I appreciate you for the opportunity. Appreciate you for having me on here, man.
Man, likewise. I enjoyed y'all, yo. I enjoyed y'all. If
Thank
y'all come to Georgia, I want to definitely link up. Let's link
I
up.
lived in Lithonia.
I mean, I'm right here, man. I'm in Charlotte, man. I come down there, man. I can slide down there. I ain't nothing. I want to be out there in the ATL anyway, in the A.
All right, holla at me. Let me know when you come.
Yeah.
And look, it's a real holla at me. I don't just say that when I don't just say that on the pod to go blank.
We're
like
serious.
So,
we're not that far.
Yeah.
We're not that far.
But I appreciate y'all, and this was great. And My Shattered Life, y'all.